Hello everyone, this is Flammy. We're back for part 6 of my Let's Play. As you can see, our shield is up in 7 seconds, so perfect timing to come back. So, let's see, what have I been up to? So, off video, after episode 5, I upgraded some stuff. So, both our army camps are now level 3. And I think that's about it. Everything else is finished up, so you got 2 free workers, once again. Things I want to do in the near future, let's see. So, I have actually a lot of elixir projects. So, first off, I want to get this giant upgrade going. It's going to cost 100,000 elixir. And remember, our total storage is 101,000 right now, so a little tight there. Another project I want to do is keep upgrading these camps. With the recent upgrade, we're now up to a maximum of 70. Now that we can upgrade each of them once more, it'll cost another 100,000 as well, just like the giants, each. 8 hours, 100,000, and that'll be another 5 supply to each, bringing us up to a total of 80 once we complete that. My last elixir project would be upgrading this barracks. This one only costs 80,000, big discount from the other ones, and it would unlock balloons for us. We saw balloons used very ineffectively in video 5, but I would like to show you guys how to use them effectively, because they're actually a very good unit. They're high cost, high build time, low health, high damage. So fairly specialized at what they do. Gotta use them carefully, especially with that low health of theirs. Okay, so our shield is now up. What are we going to do today? So, I'm going to go hunting for elixir primarily. Any gold we get is just bonus, and we'll throw them into the walls. All of our defenses are fully upgraded, except for air defense. Maybe I should do that. Well, we'll think about that. Air defense is a perfect defense against balloons, and later other higher level units, such as healers and dragons. And those are all the flying units. So yeah, those are the 3. Those are the only things they're good against, but it is very good at what it does. So it is under defenses, and it is right here. Costs 22,500, 5 hours to build for a level 1. We can only build 1, but it's pretty important to have that before going to level 5, definitely, because everyone pretty much will have balloons there, I expect. Not necessarily they'll use them, but they'll have them available, so a decent number of people will spectate our base, decide whether or not we want to attack based on the fact that we have an air defense and how well defended it is. Okay, so moving on. We'll do that sometime in the future. I don't think it's super critical. I did have one error I mentioned. I said something incorrectly in the last video. I mean, I say stuff incorrect all the time, mostly due to misspeaks. But I said that in this attack by Achu, his second one, that this was sort of unusual because he must have found us through matchmaking again, because you can't re-revenge. It's called a revenge loop, so if someone attacks you, you can revenge them. Normally, and what used to be the case, was you can no longer revenge on a revenge attack, so thereby creating a revenge loop where each player can keep revenging the other one. This is actually no longer true. There was a recent change in the last patch. I was reading on the official forums last night, so the revenge loop is actually back. Apparently it used to be in there, which I didn't even know either. But I was used to it where you could not revenge loop people. So maybe we'll come back here and attack Achu later, and see how he's doing, and maybe give him the opportunity to attack us again. So think of it as maybe our civil duty to educate him in the ways to attack our base. I can't really remember. His base doesn't look like it's changed, though. And we've got more units, so maybe we'll come in here and attack this later. He, once again, doesn't have many resources, but it would be amusing to see him try to attack us again. You might have noticed when I pulled up this message thing, we did have a recent attack on our base, as well as 2 worthless ones. So we're going to actually spectate this. This is a pretty interesting attack. It is actually our first defeat as well, so oh no, cry tears for that. So this gave us a shield over last night, which shield you just saw running out. Yeah, it's sort of funny. I mentioned the shield was running out, but I didn't actually mention how we got it. So let's go ahead and load this guy up. So this is just a simple old mass barbarian attack. Not much finesse in it, but we're going to see how he does. So there's a bomb right there, as you saw. Did actually really great damage, hitting a ton of units. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but it sure damaged a lot, so that's pretty much the best it could do. Watch the mortar in particular. It's going to be doing lots of splash damage, and going to be doing the main damage of all of our buildings, because it hits many at a time. Because when these guys all group up, really good. There's another bomb in the bottom. You just saw, damaged all of those. That's a lot of guys. Hope the giant starts, or the mortar starts firing on them soon. In one of the previous videos, I was calling the mortar cannons. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. My bad. Okay, this is sort of interesting. So all these barbarians are attacking the walls, so whichever one gets through first is where they're going to attack. So actually there's a really close fight between this side and this side, but because they got through first, all these guys came over. Clan Castle guys are here, slowing them down. This is absolutely critical. You'll see soon how much those few seconds delayed So they're attacking the elixir and the town hall. If they destroy the town hall, they get another star. They've already got 1 star. So let's see if the defense can wipe those guys out first. Oh god, they're getting close. There's about 3 left, 2 left, 1 left. Oh, look at that health bar right there. Oh, that was close. So we barely avoided the 2-star attack on our base, and we got 1 star. As for resource-wise, let's go check that out. So he got 2,000 gold, 9,000 elixir. Pretty much chump change to us right here at this point in the game. Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, so that's about it. We got an army fully trained up, so I'm going to go use that. So first let's see if we can revenge this guy. If he's nope, he's got a shield. And as we saw, we could revenge Achu. I'm gonna look at this. Oh, he's online. So we were able to spectate him before. Or maybe we visited him. I can't remember. Anyways. Okay, so let's just do a normal attack. So as I was mentioning, we've got a lot of elixir projects lined up. So primarily looking for elixir, but gold is always nice because we can spend it very easily on walls. This guy, like, if we attacked him, we'd only earn back the cost of like 5 units, maybe. Similar story with this guy. Despite the fact they have no defenses. This guy is our level, but has done a very good job of spending. So this is sort of an obvious move right here. See, he's got holes in his walls right here and right here. Those are almost certainly trapped up. I would guess bombs and spring traps, most likely spring traps, because they're more effective. But pretty obvious. What you want to do if you want to attack this base, say you had a ton of resources, and we're going to say, hey, we're going to attack through these holes right here. What you would do is you send in 1 guy, ideally a goblin. Goblins can run past both spring traps and bombs. Spring traps, you might not think so, but they actually can run past spring traps, which is pretty useful to detonate them when you're pretty sure there's one there. Or if you don't have any goblins in your army, you can say, hey, we're just going to use this, we're gonna go in as the 1 barbarian or something to detonate the traps. Because that's cheaper than having a lot of guys take splash or a lot of guys die from 1 spring trap. This guy's got good resources, but he's also got good defenses. So, I'm not really sure if I want to take this guy on. Sure, let's do it. I don't think we're going to be able to 3-star this guy, just saying right now. Okay, I'm going to start with giants up here, and then I'm going to bomb this wall on the right. Barbarians to help out. Wallbuster. So on the left, that's an achievement we just got. We got level 1 of the achievement. Ah, the giants went this way. And my guy just failed. Okay, that's too bad. My wall breaker, I didn't realize the guys were going to attack right there, so I sort of misdeployed them. What you going to do about it? Live and learn. Yeah, I mean, I sort of expected the giants to go from here to here. I guess it's because the low-level walls, they don't really have a problem breaking through the walls. The AI tries to decide, so the giants are right here. The AI is like, okay, next target is either here or here. This one, I just blown up the wall, so it's an easier path. But they're like, this one, well, we've only got a level 1 wall to go through, so they decided they'd go through there instead. Okay, so in an attempt to get as much resources as possible, we are going to destroy this archer tower, and then we're going to bring goblins here on the left. Hopefully they'll go for this gold storage, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to bring them in on this side. Yeah, they're aiming for the gold storage. Well, 1 did. Damn it. Okay, whatever. Put some archers down there to get that. Do I want to destroy this cannon? Is it worth an investment? Choices. Yep, looks like we're going to have another failed attack here. At least we'll get some gold out of it. As you can see from the relative trophy counts, we get defeated, we lose 3, we win, we get 34. So this guy is also a level 4 town hall, which means he, once again, as we've seen in many cases, has a higher trophy count than us relatively. That's not that unusual. I'm not attacking that often. If I wasn't recording videos, I'd probably be attacking a lot more often, just because, I mean, it's easy to queue up an army, come back in 20 minutes, attack, queue up an army, come back in 20 minutes, attack. Okay, I was thinking that maybe we could take out this town hall, given that this mortar, I didn't think he could fire on us. Maybe he can't. So, actually, yeah, sure, let's go for this. In 48 seconds, I don't really care about these archers. They're cheap. We'll go for the win, because it will get us 10 trophies. So we're throwing down distraction archers on the left and right, so hopefully the mortar will attack them and not the cannons too much. And hopefully we can get this town hall down. So yeah, the mortar just fired on these guys on the left, so which is saving some of these guys, and boom, 1 star right there. That's what we're looking for, guys. So that's exactly why I decided to deploy. It's sort of a trade-off, like, do you value trophies? Generally, I'd say no, but whatever. The archers are cheap. They're level 2. They cost, what is it, 60-ish, 70 maybe. So that was, what, maybe 1,000 elixir. And there's our last guys. So timer goes to 0, game ends. 13k gold, 7k elixir, and 11 trophies. And it cost our absolutely entire army. But as you can see, like, if we did not have that 70 population army, I don't think we would be able to have made that attack work at all. So that's it for now. I'm going to queue up an army. I might be back to, yeah, I think I'll do another attack in the same video. This has been pretty short. So I will be queuing up an army, and then I'm going to cut the video. So you'll, just like I think it was number 4. In a second, it will be when we're ready to attack again. See you guys soon. Okay, everyone, welcome back. As you can see, our army is now complete. So we are 70 out of 70, and we have the same composition as before. 4 giants, 34 archers, barbarians, goblins, 2 wall breakers. So this composition I haven't actually changed at all. So it's always been 4 giants, 2 wall breakers, 5 goblins, and 5 barbarians, and then the rest filled out with archers. So it's just been increasing the number of archers as we've increased the availability of the army camps. So that means we're getting pretty archer heavy. So we're going to be better against bases who have undefended defenses. It also means if they have fairly defended defenses, we're just not going to be able to take them on no matter how much we want. You sort of saw that last time. The giants just died too easily. And while the archers were able to pick off the town hall, it didn't really work out in the best possible ways. Okay, so I sort of wish we had 6,000 more elixir. Why? Because then we could start this construction. Then we'd have 0. But we don't, so I guess we're just going to attack straight up. We could look at the revenge matches. It's been a few minutes. Maybe we could attack someone. But, whatever. 12,000? Nah. Okay, that guy has a decent amount right here. Okay, his defenses are very spread out. And one of them's upgrading. Upgrading defenses, as I've mentioned previously, do not defend. So that cannon right here would be worthless. So we're going to attack this guy. Just saying. So right here is the hardest part to get to for archers. So I'm going to use giants to get into there. This one's the next hardest. These are easy to get into. That's sort of hard. Okay. Giants ready. Go. We're going to use barbarians right here. And then we're going to flush it out with archers. Then we're going to use a bunch of archers down here. Ooh, that cannon hurt. Come on, giants, let's go, hurry up. I'll put down a couple archers up here to steal these elixir storages. I probably could have timed that better. I shouldn't have placed archers to help out down here until the giants got here. So one problem about the giant AI, well, all AI, is if a building's upgrading, as I mentioned, it doesn't actually do anything. So the defenses don't defend, the resources collectors don't collect while they're upgrading, etc. So, but the AI will still target them, unfortunately. So as you can see, these giants will come over here and they're going to attack this worthless cannon. So as soon as the archer towers start firing, oh look, a bomb. I'm going to put down archers right here to start working on the one that's actually active. Because there's a decent chance this will kill 1, or at least 2, or maybe even 2 of these. But as you can see, the archers are nearly got it down, so that's good. Okay, I'm going to put down goblins to help out with the resources. As you can see, they go for the walls near their nearest elixir targets. Okay, the giant survives, so that's good. He's going to go after the air defense next. Even though the air defense doesn't actually defend, it's still a defense. So same thing, that it's going to go try to destroy all the defenses before it goes after anything else. Okay, 1 minute, 10 seconds left. We're going to be pretty close to 3-starring this. I'm not sure if we have quite enough damage output to do it all. The goblins should at least do a pretty good job of getting all the resources. Especially if they switch over to the mines next. Good, they are. So these mines and collectors have more hit points than this, as well as the archers are going to be able to pick these guys off. So I was hoping they'd swap over to this. Even though this is farther than going through a wall here, it's faster for sure for them to go around. But sometimes they're like, hey, we're going to go through this slow way just because we're being stupid today. Can't do anything about it. Okay, 30 seconds left. We're just starting the town hall. But we've now got all the exterior buildings down, 2 army camps. Is there anything in the corners? Probably should have checked that before. We have wall breakers. We could use that to help out stuff, but we're not going to, because that'd be a waste. As you can see, we maxed out on elixir, so it doesn't really matter if we collect more of it. There's only a teeny bit of elixir left, 600. That's all coming from the town hall. Town hall stores 1,000 of each resource. That does not upgrade as you upgrade your town hall. That was a expensive trap. It only killed 2 archers. So I was sort of talking in a previous video how if you just let your traps kill whatever, it's sort of stupid. So we got 94%, but only 1 star because we didn't take out the town hall. 11,000 gold, and we maxed out our elixir. So let's go spend some of that. Okay, so here's a sort of little bit of problem. I probably should have queued up some units before we went into that battle, because then, so if I queued up units, so say I spent 10,000 queuing up guys, probably not that much, but it would have been something, so it would have been some. So we go into that battle, and we maxed out, but if we had queued up units before, we would have stolen more, because we would have had more room to steal resources from, too. So, I didn't, though. So, I have 2 options. One, I can train a new army, because I only have 2 wall breakers right now, not much of an army. Or I can go and start one of my 10,000 or 100,000 upgrades. Or I guess the third alternative is I could start my 80,000 upgrade and save out the rest. Because this video is running pretty long, I'm not sure how long it is. I've been recording my audio for 34 minutes, but that doesn't include the part I'm cutting out. But I'm guessing it's going to be well over 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to start one of the big upgrades, and I'm going to, okay, so here's a bit of strategy-wise. So I could do an army camp for 100,000, I could do a barracks, or a giant upgrade for 100,000, or I could do a barracks upgrade for 80,000. What I'm going to do is an army camp. Why? The army camp honestly is not the most valuable, but I'm going to do it because, 1, I can do this later because it doesn't require a worker. Good. 2, I can do this later because it doesn't require quite as much. Good. Now for the gold. So I could upgrade walls, and I'm going to upgrade some walls. But the question is, do I want to send my last worker off to build an air defense, or do I want to send my last worker off to save up and then start this or the other army camp later? And I think I'm going to start with I think I'm going to do the air defense, just because I want to get that underway. It only takes 5 hours, so I could probably start it again before I go to sleep this evening. So how much does that cost? So that costs 22.5. So I'm going to pull up a calculator on my computer, which you guys can't see. So we've got 75,000 minus 22.5. That's 52,500. So that's how much we can spend on the walls. So, which walls do we want to do? Okay. Should go by pretty fast because we only get to upgrade 10 walls. Because they are 5,000 each, all of these ones. What else? Let's finish off these ones. So you might have seen when I used a wall breaker in my first attack, it attacked a rough stone wall. It killed about 95% of that rough stone wall, but did not completely destroy it. And that actually was a really big difference because you might have noticed the giants didn't reroute their AI to the damaged walls. They kept working on the wooden wall and ended up breaking the wooden wall, but they were much slower to do so than if they had just switched over. So having upgraded walls is pretty important because if the wall breaker doesn't destroy it in one hit, leaving health is really good because it slows down the AI of giants especially. Okay, 2 left. These are pretty much our only exterior unupgraded walls still. I'll get that last one next time. Okay, that's good. We spent almost all of our resources. Thank you guys very much for watching, and see you guys soon.